At 65 years old, he sat alone in his car holding a rejection letter. His bank account was nearly empty. Most people believed his life was already over, but what happened next would inspire millions around the world. Before we begin, if you enjoy motivational stories that inspire real change, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new story. Imagine spending your entire life struggling, working hard, doing everything you can, and still ending up with almost nothing. Would you keep going or would you give up? Because that's exactly the choice one man faced when life seemed determined to defeat him. And his decision changed history. His name was Harland. Most people knew him as Colonel Sanders. But long before anyone recognized his face, he was simply a hard-working man trying to survive. His childhood wasn't easy. His father died when he was young. His mother had to work long hours. As a boy, Harland often cooked meals for his family because there was nobody else to do it. He learned responsibility early, too early. As he grew older, life continued testing him. He worked many different jobs: farm worker, streetcar conductor, railroad laborer, insurance salesman, gas station operator, one job after another, one struggle after another. And somehow, stability always stayed just out of reach. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you work, life keeps moving the finish line? That's how Harland felt. Yet he kept going because deep inside, he believed there had to be something more. Years passed. Harland eventually opened a small restaurant. For the first time, things seemed hopeful. People loved his fried chicken. Customers returned again and again. Life finally appeared to be improving. Then disaster struck. A new highway was built. Traffic disappeared almost overnight. Customers stopped coming. The restaurant failed. The business closed. His income vanished. And at an age when most people were preparing for retirement, Harland found himself nearly broke. He was 65 years old. No savings, no successful business, no clear future. Many people would have accepted defeat. Some even told him it was time to stop dreaming, time to settle for whatever life had left. And honestly, Harland almost believed them. Imagine looking back on your entire life and feeling like you had nothing to show for it. The disappointment, the regret, the fear, it was overwhelming. But then something happened. Something small, something simple. A single thought entered his mind. What if this wasn't the end? What if everything he had learned was still worth something? Harland realized he still had one thing nobody could take away: his chicken recipe. Years earlier, he had perfected a special blend of herbs and spices. People loved it. Maybe, just maybe, someone else would too. So he made a decision. He packed his recipe, got into his car, and began visiting restaurants one by one. He offered a simple deal: use my recipe. If it sells, give me a small percentage. Sounds reasonable, right? But restaurant owners didn't think so. They rejected him. Again, and again, and again. Some laughed, some ignored him. Others didn't even let him finish speaking. Most people would have stopped after 10 rejections, maybe 20, maybe 50. But Harland kept going because he finally understood something powerful. Failure wasn't stopping him. Quitting would. The rejections continued: 100, 200, 500, still no breakthrough. But Harland refused to quit. He drove thousands of miles, slept in his car, spent countless hours hearing the word no. Then finally, one restaurant owner said yes. Just one. That single opportunity changed everything. Customers loved the chicken. Sales increased. More restaurant owners became interested. Then more, and more. Slowly, his idea began spreading, not overnight, not instantly, but steadily. Years of persistence were finally producing results. Soon, his recipe became known across the country. The brand grew, the business expanded, and the man who had once felt forgotten became one of the most recognized entrepreneurs in the world. The amazing part? His greatest success began when most people believed his life was already finished. If you're struggling right now, remember these 3 lessons. Lesson number 1. Your age does not decide your future. As long as you're alive, a new chapter can begin. Lesson number 2. Rejection is not proof that you're wrong. Sometimes it's proof that you haven't met the right opportunity yet. Lesson number 3. Persistence beats talent when talent gives up. Maybe life has told you no. Maybe you've failed. Maybe you've been disappointed more times than you can count. But your story is not over. The next chapter could be the one that changes everything. Remember this, success often belongs to the person who keeps walking after everyone else stops. Like, subscribe, and share this story with someone who needs it today.